welcome back to Team Olympus. We're going to do another deck profile for you. Today's going to be the Deskbots. I don't think many people know how good the Deskbots are, so I just want to go over and show you how good these guys are, especially with the new support. But first, I'm going to show you our new Team Olympus mat. There's Zeus, Hades, Poseidon. Yep, we ordered this, came in, looks pretty nice. I think it looks pretty nice. But let's get into the deck profile real quick for you guys. Turn this my way so I can see the camera. Alright. Run first 2 Deskbot ones. This little guy, he gains 500 attack and defense for each machine type monster. That's why you'll see other, like Dynamist ran it with him in there, because he powers up with the machines. Have 5 machines, he gets 500 from each machine type out there. Powers up pretty strong. He's pretty crazy. I like him. Next, run 3 Deskbot 2s. This little guy, when special summon, you can go into your deck and get another Deskbot from your deck, add it to your hand. He also powers up machine type monsters by 500 attack and 500 defense. So when he's on the field, while getting your effect from Deskbot 1 for the 500 if he's on the field, he also powers up Deskbot 1. So now you have even more of attack power. Next, run 3 Deskbot 3s. When normal summon, you can special summon a Deskbot out of your hand, not out of your hand, sorry, out of the deck to the thing. That's probably when you go and special summon Deskbot 2. So that way you can bring one and put it into your hand. Hopefully that's when you start getting like your pendulums and stuff. So that way you can start spamming the field with little Deskbots, which by the way cannot be negated. It's in their little effect. But he also has another effect where each Deskbot that's on the field that you control, he activates his thing, and you can target one of your Deskbot monsters, don't care who it is. Normally if you have one out, you want to target one. So let me just go over this real quick. Try to kind of explain real quick for you. So you have Deskbot 1 out. You have Deskbot 2, Deskbot 3. Alright, so Deskbot 3 is going to activate his effect. He's going to power up Deskbot 1. So each of these cards that he goes, you get 500. So, because the Deskbot monster doesn't say except him. So 5, 10, 1500 already. So Deskbot 1 is at 2000 attack. But Deskbot 1 gains another 5, 10, 15. So I believe he's at 2000, 3500 attack. Plus the 500 he adds. Now he's at 4000 attack. Just because of this. Yes, Deskbot 1 does get himself included. Does not go into pin zones. It has to be on the field and controlled. So, went to 3. Next one that I run, 3 Deskbot 4s. Because he could kind of get you over any problem that you're having with an opponent's monster. Just for the simple fact that his effect, when battling opponent's monster, you could go into your deck, discard 1 Deskbot card, and he gains 500 attack for each star level. So normally I'll throw away 8. And 8, I don't know if you can see the stars, that's like 4,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 4,000 attack points on him. So you can get over a lot. And when he destroys the opponent's monster, you can special summon 2 Deskbots with different levels from your hand or graveyard. So you have a problem with any monster, 3500, 4000, because now you've got the new support of Deskbot 9, who's got more stars. You can get over all the problem monsters with Deskbot 4. Then I run 3 Deskbot 5s. Deskbot 5, I really use these guys for a scale, just because I don't really, if you have to, they're too high to normal summon. So you kind of want those to scale. If you can, then you can bring them out if you have them in your hand when you got your pin scales. But anyway, when he's normal or special summoned, you can target a card, like a spell trap card on the field, and you can destroy it. And when he's destroyed by battle, oh actually, sorry, let me go back up for a minute. He gains 500 attack for each Deskbot monster in your extra deck. So if these guys are in there, he gains 1000 because of 500. And when he gets sent to the destroyed by whatever from the pin zone, sent to the grave, you can special summon one Deskbot monster from your graveyard. So that's good. So they hit him from the grave, MSTU, boom boom, you special summon a Deskbot. Kind of helps out. The next one, of course, you know I'm just running in order. Run 2 Deskbot 6. He's kind of the same thing as 5. He gains 500 attack for each Deskbot in your graveyard. He also, when destroyed, you don't get him to the field. You get it from the graveyard to your hand. And when he's special or normal summon, you can target one monster on the field, change its battle position. So that could be a way to get over some like high-powered monsters, but I don't see you really having a strong to worry about that with this, because they all power each other up. Only thing that's gonna stop this deck is like skill drain, other things they can't, vanities or some majesties, one of those, but they'll stop it from doing it. If they can't activate their effect, they're gone. Those little guys are really gone. Run 2 Deskbot 7s. Deskbot 7 and 8 are some of my favorite cards, because I don't really like to use these guys for the pin scale, but I will if I have to. Just for the fact that when he's on the field, he gains 500 attack for each Deskbot in your graveyard. But opponents cannot attack any other monster but him. So he saves your opponent. So if you have Deskbot 3 out and everybody else in defense, or whatever he wants to be into, he could be in defense too, because Deskbot 3 powers up defense. He'll be high powered where they can only direct attack to him. So you don't have to worry about all your other little Deskbots being left alone and taking damage from him. Nothing really happens if he's destroyed by battle. He also inflicts battle piercing damage while opponent's monsters in defense. Next one is Deskbot 8, 2 of them. I like her a lot too, because she does the same thing as Deskbot 7. She gains 500 attack for each Deskbot in your graveyard. She also, card effects, when they're activated, they can only target her while she's on the field, no other cards. So that's good for if anything else happens. Any card effect that targets, it'd be great. Trying to think of anything, like Magical Cylinder can only attack her or target her, for the fact that if she's not battling, then you can't target her, so it saves you that point. She could attack twice on monsters. You can't do twice direct attacks, but if you have 2 monsters out there, you can attack twice those monsters. Alright, the new guy added to the list, one of my new favorite cards, Deskbot 9. This little sucker is a beast. Let me tell you why he's a beast. So, one of his effects, first effect, is he could gain all the attacks of all your Deskbot monsters, all the combined attacks. So let's say you have that little Deskbot 1 at 4,000. You have some other, like Deskbot 7, if he's, or 8, they're on the field and they get all the graveyard effects. Another like 2,000, whatever, let's just pretend. So he can get up to like 6,000 attack points already. The only downfall is when that happens, only he can attack. So that's like, it's alright. I mean, you can power him up pretty strong. You don't have to worry about it. It could be like a 2-hit combo. If you can get him up to 8,000, knock your opponent out really quick. I would say, I don't know if OTKs are possible. I mean, imagine so. You guys could figure out some way to OTK opponent. But he also has another effect. If, like when he's battling opponent's monster, they can't activate any like card effect until the end of the damage step. So that's pretty good. Nothing could affect him until after he battles the opponent. And this card destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy 1 Deskbot instead. So he saves himself on the field and keeps recycling. So if you have like a little pin scale down there, send him to the extra deck, special summon her back out if you have the scales, and he's right back out to the powered source. So this guy, I think, is a beast. He's really dangerous. He makes the deck really good just for the fact that he combines all the attacks. That's it for the monsters. I may be missing some things. Hopefully I'm not. I'll put it in the description of too what they could do, so you can read the description as well. But I don't know. Alright. Next new card added to the group is the Deskbot base. It's kind of like a Cosmo Town. It's really good. It powers up each Deskbot monster, 500 attack, 500 defense. What else does it do? Because it's just new. I'm drawing a blank from all the other cards I just went over with you guys. Okay, powers them up. You could reveal any Deskbot monster in your hand, as many as you want, and then shuffle them into the deck and then draw that many cards. So that's really good in case you draw like a brick hand and you don't need like some of the Deskbots. Try to get a pin scale up, try to get something going. I think that's really good. And then you can also, the other effect, I mean, it's going to be hard to get out and hard to do. I don't see it happening, but it wants you to banish 9 Deskbot cards. Doesn't matter what cards they are, just banish 9 of them. So that's almost your whole entire crew. When you do that, you could shuffle your opponent's hand, field, and graveyard back into the deck. So it's like they start brand new. Nothing happened with the opponent, so you're facing them all again. So to me that's good. I like just for the 500 attack, 500 defense, and you can shuffle the monsters back into your deck and draw as many as you shuffled. Of course, got 2 MSTs, 3 machine duplications. This is what you want, and you hope to draw this with number 2, Deskbot 2. So that way, like I said, when you special summon to the field, you could add 2 cards to your hand, because each one doesn't say only once per turn for Deskbot 2. It's both. So you get to add 2 cards to your hand after you special summon him. So that's when you can get your pin scale. If you get these 2, special summon something else from your hand, you get set up. I'll show you guys in a second how that works. Hopefully I can remember. 1 Book of Moon, 1 Regeki. Alright, now for the traps. 1 Mirror Force, 1 Quaking, just for the fact that you can turn them upside down, defense, Deskbot 7, attacks, and it does piercing damage. So yes, I would run 2 Quakings. I just don't know where my other Quaking's at. It's in one of my other decks. I gotta find it. But yes, run 2 Quakings, I would suggest. 2 Call the Hans to get your little guys back out of the graveyard, because nothing's more of a pain than having Deskbot 3 or Deskbot 2 in the graveyard, especially when they help you out. And if you get him with Deskbot 2, you special summon him, add something to your hand. Great combo. 2 Fiendish. I know you can't target a lot of monsters nowadays, but you can target some. So it stops them in their tracks. I like Fiendish. 2 Dark Bribes, just to stop me from getting hit by something that I don't want to get hit by. 1 Compose and 1 Torrential Tribute. That's all the spells. I don't really run, you could run extra deck with this. I don't really run extra deck, only Deskbot Jet. It's like a Deskbot 1. I don't really care for them. I don't pull them out just because these guys are so strong by themselves. You need like all their effects to keep it going. So let me show you something real quick. Alright, where's Deskbot 2? There's Deskbot 2. Let me get that little brothers out. Alright, so we have Machine Dupe. Deskbot 2's in your hand. Run Machine Dupe. Then you special summon these 2 little guys. These little guys will give you, say you don't have your pin scales. You add these to your hand. They're your scales. So now you're set with scales. You have 3 Deskbots on the field that power each other up. So he powers them up, powers them up. You would think it would stop. It doesn't stop because each one powers up the other bot. So he powers them up 1,000, he'll be at 1,000. So we got 15, 15, 15. 100 for attack and defense. Just for the fact that they're up there. Hopefully you have like a Deskbot 7 that you could spam out to the field, or the best one is a 3 or a 4. I don't care which one you get. 3, so that way he could increase all the attacks by another 1,500. So now Deskbot 2 is at 3,000 attack. You got it. That's it for these little guys. That's what we run. I was playing online the other day, and this ran actually made a lot of people rage quit, just for the fact that they think they have these little guys, but when they all come to the field and they don't know the effects, like Deskbot 4, they see a little 500 attack on the little guy, and they don't really know them until they battle him, and then all of a sudden they lose their monster. This deck drives people crazy because they don't know how powerful the Deskbots are. I haven't taken a lot of time. I mean, I could do the extra deck. I run Cosmos, but when I'm having fun, I like to run these guys just to bust them out and see people's faces when you actually, like, they see a 500 attack and they don't see anything done to them, but they do a lot. Just don't get skill drained. And one of the vanities, majesties, whatever, effect values hurt sometimes. They can stop the effects. So there's few cards that can stop it, but eventually you'll find a way to get over it, like the MST to stop the skill drain, or Mirror Force to buy you some time. There's so many things you could do with this deck. I think it's a good deck for the Deskbots. Like always, like, share, subscribe, comment, let us know what you're thinking. Alright, thank you guys for watching Team Olympus again with our new mat, our new team. If you want to be Olympian, let us know. We'll let you know how to get a mat. I'm pretty sure you might not want to be Olympian since we're not too big yet, but we will get big. I promise we'll get bigger, and then you guys will want to join. Alright, thanks for watching. Tune in next week. We got some other videos. We got videos every day coming in, so we'll keep you guys posted. We'll keep you guys updated. Alright, thank you.